UFO 50 Barbuta. We're doing the 100% category for Barbuta. It is the first game in the UFO collection, UFO 50 collection. And yeah, it's one of my favorite games. So without any further ado, I think we should just jump right on into this. So, Bean, you want to give me a countdown?
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can. Okay, yes. I'll start at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
There we go. Welcome to Barbuta.
Oh.
Welcome to Barbuta. So that's a good explanation of sort of how Barbuta is as a game. Barbuta is a very, very mean game. It was designed to make it feel like the game was kind of malevolent and evil. It is supposed to be the first game in the collection, so it's the earliest in the chronology. The idea is that the person who made it was their first game. They made it when they were working for another job, sort of as a side project, and it kind of shows in that it's not as well polished as some of the other ones. All right, first thing we're going to do, kill that slime and climb some ladders. There's a lot of ladders in this game. There are way too many ladders in this game.
No.
And now we get to
I've seen you play
bats.
this. There's not enough ladders. Not enough
there
ladders,
should be
not
more
enough
ladders.
bats. More ladders.
More ladders. All right, so we're going to avoid these slimes. We're going to avoid the drops from the ceiling, and we're going to avoid bats, because bats are mean, and they have the worst RNG in this game. And yeah, coming up to our first, kind of trick. It is skipping a cycle on a slime in this next room. So we're going to jump up here. Got the first frame off the ladder. It's good. We are definitely good to get with the sword.
Can you tell me about the $600 worth of eggs on your right, please?
Yeah, so there are 6 eggs. Those eggs are our lives. If you get hit, you lose an egg. If you lose all your eggs, it's game over. There is no continuing. There is no progression other than you get stuff and beat the game, or you start over from scratch. Each one of these eggs, we're going to use a bunch of them for doing stuff we're not supposed to do, but we're going to also hold on to a few. If we were doing the regular speedrun, we would be burning through all of them on the way to the boss, but that's just not really marathon safe.
We're going to try to make an omelet, but not too bad.
Exactly. We're going to make just a little omelet. Tiny omelet.
Small omelet.
That's our first egg, by the way. So we use that to get past the room. That room's kind of mean. If you don't walk on the tiles quickly in that room, it kills you. It activates the trap. So you see a room, you think, oh, I should probably take a minute, evaluate, figure out why there's this suspicious hallway. And that's the thing that kills you. If you just run straight through it, nothing happens. I didn't know that until someone else showed it to me. I just kind of, bullied my way through and didn't know that there was a trap there.
Oh, no.
All right, so we're going to go on our way back. That necklace we got, that's going to let us do a fun thing. It's going to let us use some elevator thingies that exist. We're going to collect a couple coins on the way there, and that's going to lead us towards a couple other really crucial items along the way. But yeah, we got a couple moments. So if you get any questions or want to toss to donations, that'd be great.
Oh, I have got a good amount of love coming in for you. I have a $50 donation from K Duffles that says, Barbuta. Good luck, GrayGooGlitch. Let's go Fatals. Gray, you have made it very hard to say your name sometimes.
You can call me 3G. It's the easiest thing. I know so many people struggle with it. So that's awesome. Yeah, K Duffles is an incredible and did a lot of the artwork that we see on our stream. So that's absolutely fantastic, and made an incredible Barbuta shirt, part of the collection for Fatals.
I am sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just looked over at our Ventus Terra Aqua bid war. Ventus is finally getting some love, not as much as Terra or Aqua. Terra is in the lead. But we also have a $25 donation from Steffi Starlight that says, good luck on the Barbuta run, great G3. Also showing my boy Ventus some love for the BBS.
Oh, thank you so much, Steffi. Truly appreciate that. You're going to go up here now. This is our first Voodoo Glow Skull. We're going to take out these enemies. That's going to make it that skull opens up and gives us some money. Like a piggy bank, but weirder.
We also got to see the sad potato.
Sad potato merchant. Yeah.
Sad potato. We love it.
Pagliacci in potato form. Yeah, so that merchant sold us a piece of candy. That candy makes us climb ladders twice as fast. It is the saving grace of this run, especially because the 100% climbs a lot more ladders than the any percent. Jump over here, and then we're going to jump back over here, and we're going to get ourselves this lovely push pin. Push pin's going to help us burst balloons. We have a sword, but we need a push pin. Because, completely makes
Everybody
sense. Don't
knows.
think about it.
Yeah, you can't pop bubbles with swords. Like, everybody knows this. It's common knowledge.
Exactly. And now we wait.
How was your International Women's Day?
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Nice, kind of relaxing thing. And obviously I spent so much time today watching the stream. So many good runners. We're going to go this direction, and we're going to avoid this mushroom. Mushrooms are mean. If we get good mushroom RNG, I'll take the death warp, but we got bad mushroom RNG, so we're not going to do that. Just going to keep moving. Actually, we're going to do a different thing. I got both of the mushrooms. I'm going to open this switch before we go in the next area. Kind of out of order, but they were there. I took them out. It just made sense to do it, so we're going to do it. It's not optimal, but it is also the way we're going to go about it.
Can I hop in for a second? Sorry,
sure, go right ahead. Yeah, go right ahead. It's fine.
I just wanted to let everybody know, because I just took a look at this. We're less than $300 away from playing a secret episode in Birth by Sleep. Milestone is really close, y'all. That is fantastic. Thank you so much for that.
Heck yeah. That's awesome.
How come you didn't go straight down the ladders?
Yeah, you just go down the ladder. So there's another room in this game that has the same kind of ladder structure, but with BA at the top instead of AB. You do the ladders that you climb in that room, but backward, and that opens the door. There is only one path through the BA room, so it kind of like hints you have to go through these to get there. So it's a fun kind of like in-universe way to kind of explain the puzzle without really explaining the puzzle.
Here's the puzzle. Good luck finding where it goes to.
Exactly. The BA room confused me for a very long time. During my casual playthrough, I did not figure out what to do with that. I just did one of the other background methods for getting in the castle. There are 3 ways to get in. Okay, so we're safe. We don't have to worry about the Phantom in here. This is the one room that if the Phantom spawns, you cannot get away from it. And we're getting our blood sword. Blood sword! Does twice as much damage.
Does the Phantom spawn once per game, or can he spawn whenever?
So it moves basically in any cardinal direction, any cardinal or diagonal direction from its current location. So it can move 2 rooms at once, meaning it can catch up to you. And it moves at random. It picks one of those directions and moves. So it might not spawn ever. It might spawn multiple times in a row. I've had it spawn 4 times in a row at one point, which is mathematically incredibly unlikely. All right, that was actually really good RNG on the bat there. We're going to wait for that to go past, and we're going to go just boop, boop on the snoot.
Ooh,
little snoot boopins. And we got ourselves a gem. So every time we pick up a gem, that's 100 cash. Every time we pick up a coin, that is 50 cash. This is 100%, so we got to pick up everything. So when writing the rules for this, we set it up that every single item has to be picked up. Even if you buy an item in the shop, you have to pick up its physical counterpart. So this is basically a tour of every single chest in the game and every single location for picking up items. So we currently have the full item loadout. Also, that shop we went into earlier, that we just kind of popped in and grabbed an item, we just bought literal trash. It's the trash item. It does literally nothing. It's just there.
With our green, sad clown potato.
Yeah, it's just like, here, you gonna buy this? It's trash. And you're like, all right, I'll buy the trash. And then just nothing. It does not do anything.
That potato's just out here doing his best.
I spent weeks looking for a use for the trash, thinking like, there's gotta be something. It's gotta be something somewhere. And no, just nothing. All right. Pull off the swag, we got it. Fun swag strat where all you gotta do is hold right and jump at the right time, and you can just go right through that room without any thought.
I made this Mario level.
All right, so we got one secret there. We go through the little hallway over there. We're going to go through another secret. And we're going to climb up here. That's going to take us to our next chest. Hey, I see a message in chat from the UFO 50 recovery team. Heck yeah.
I also
So,
have a
for
donation
explanation-
from the UFO 50 recovery team, if you'd like to hear it.
Really?
I do.
Oh, 100%, absolutely.
It is a $250 donation from Mossmouth that says, "Let's go G3 and Frame Fatales, play forever, less than 3" from the UFO 50
Heck
recovery
yeah.
team. Heck yeah.
That's awesome. Love that so much. Thank you so much. Means so much. That was not where I wanted to land, but you know what? It worked out just fine.
Oopsies.
Cool.
Do you need to have the player's guide or the original manual to find all of these secrets in this game?
There's a part of me that really sincerely wishes there were manuals for these games. I know it would be way too much work to make all of them, but that would be absolutely incredible. Just the concept of having like maps or even like just basic hints like you got in those books would be just so amazing. But they're basically considered lost media within the universe that the game comes from. So the story itself of UFO 50 is that a group of people found this old console in a storage unit, old forgotten thing. No one knows what it is. They spent time basically getting it working again, and then they decoded the software and they pulled it, and that's where the collection comes from, which is just a really cool idea. I love it altogether. It's just amazing. Normally we do a death warp there as well, but we're not going to do that. We've got 4 eggs, so I'm going to take 1 death warp. We're going to be a little dangerous at this point, so we've got more than enough eggs to make up for all of this. Going to live dangerously.
I laugh in the face of danger. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, the blood sword makes a lot of this a lot more trivial. Kind of like go through and a lot of the things that do take more than 1 hit only take 1 now, and it just sort of makes things a lot faster. And we're just going to jump into this acid bath. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. We got eggs.
Oh.
Yep. So every time you fall, every time you lose a life, you turn into an egg and you appear at a certain spawn point on the screen. That spawn point is sometimes closer to the exit you want to go. So sometimes death warps make sense to do. All right. So we're going to do 1 last little set of climbs over here. Going to wait for this. Jump. Climb up here. And then we got 1 more ladder climb set before we're actually in the castle. Cross here. Jump.
Oh.
That. There we go. And yeah, we're going to talk to this guy. This lovely gentleman over here. He's going to break a hole in a wall for us. We gave him 500 bucks.
Nice of
He
him.
broke a hole in a wall. And yeah, I know, right? I love that so much. I've spent so much time like just making sure there's no way that can possibly hurt you and ruin the run, but it looks so close every time, and I love it. I'm going to do the safe thing. I'm going to buy an extra egg. I don't need it. Clearly, we've got a bunch of extra eggs left, so we're not going to worry about that. But this was incredibly smooth of a run. We didn't really have any bad RNG. Everything went pretty quickly. So now we got to kill the final boss. We got a little bat friend.
Spent all your cash on that 1 egg.
Yep, spent all $100 on that 1 single egg.
Well,
I got the 1 cycle.
Yippee!
That's time.
I was about to say, while we do our final boss, can I get a donation in for you? But that was
No.
Wow, no, I can't. Jeez.
That was getting the 1 cycle feels so good because it's really finicky and really tight. What was the final time on that, if you don't mind?
12:58:39.
Not bad. That puts me in second place. So I'll
I was
have that
about to
submission.
say,
and,
I think earlier, like yesterday or earlier today, you were going for some pretty wild strats, and that's awesome to see.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. When you go all out, you don't like bypass any of the skips. You get really good RNG. Things can go really quickly. The person who currently has it, they're heavily optimized. A whole lot of really good RNG. Absolutely deserves to be in first place, to say the least. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. I'm glad that went so well.
Yeah, that was a great run. I'm very proud of you.
Can
Nice
I just
little
read
quick,
one
succinct
donation for you personally, Gray? Because it's really sweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
I have a $50 donation from Leprechaun Gangster that says, Go Gray, you are the cherry disc of my life. Love you times 50.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, it feels so good. Love you too. Yeah, so let me just do a quick little wrap up then. So I'm GrayGooGlitch. I do a lot of randomizer content. I do some speedrun content. I typically run over at twitch.tv/GrayGooGlitch or GrayGooGlitch.run.
You've answered a lot of my questions.
Want to plug?
Yes. So you've already told us where we can find you. So there goes all my questions. Where, if we wanted to learn how to speedrun this game, where is a good place to find it?
You can find this game on Steam, and it is reasonably priced and an excellent collection. I mean, it's 50 games, so it's just absolutely amazing. Not just from a value perspective, but they're all incredibly fun games.
Where can we find speedrun goodies?
Oh, speedrun related content. There is a UFO 50 Discord. It's called the UFO 50 community. You can get the Discord link from the SRC page. There is speedrun content.
Speedrun
there.
Central.
There's
Thank you.
Additional modding content.
Perfect. All right. I think that's it. Thank you very much. That was a great run. I was so happy to see it.
So much fun. Thank you so much for having me.